Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Some great thievery in the open ice. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And they keep the pressure on. Takes the shot. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Hooper! And he slides it quickly to Thomas. He grabs the puck here at the point.
Well, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
This is a real tough way to come out of the gate, the onset of the game. You want to get everyone into it, you want to get momentum rolling, and now you're killing a minor.
Guys, we know this power play has struggled finding their identity, but practice makes perfect here, and we know they've been working hard on this. It's the first power play of the game. Let's see if the efforts will pay off here.
Feeds it on over to Miller. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Rempe's got it along the wing. And he's ridden off the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. The Rangers have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Miller. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, what a nice job getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it, so the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. And then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Centering pass! And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got possession while undermanned. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. The Rangers gain possession. They clear the zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Oh, great play to use the wall handle in the pass.
Smith's almost ready to get back on the ice.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Answers the call with a big save. Slides the puck to Fox. Quick pass to Carrick. The Blues gain possession along the wall. And loses possession after a solid hit. And that's poked away by Joseph. And he slides it quickly to Smith. Lafreniere's got it along the boards. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Handles the puck. Snagged with the glove by Shesterkin.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. New York's got a hold of the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Sundqvist. And bunts it out of midair. Here's a short pass to Jones. Sabinajad's got it in the offensive zone. Receives the pass. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Poked away in the neutral zone by Trocheck. Puck grab by Broberg. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Pass it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Big time stop there.
Sturkin's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Moves it to Sabinajad. And a little body contact on that play. St. Louis is in the offensive zone. And he easily stops that one.
Texier's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. Texier's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Letty. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Scores!
It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
New York's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they've hounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
The Blues have been the busier team offensively with scoring chances, but they still trail in the first. New York's got a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Rangers played along the wing. Fires it! Turned aside with the glove by Hofer.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives it top of the net, but he takes it away.
The setters will glide into the dot. The Rangers win the draw. And now he moves it quickly to Miller. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off someone in front. Hofer's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's up 1-0. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck over to Holloway. Great heads-up play with the stick by Cooley. And that goes off a player. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. Moves it quickly over to Krug. Takes a slap shot from the point. And then got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but it scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates him at will, and he cashes in.
Miller's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. The Rangers win it. Quick pass to Borgen. Tremendous save by Hofer. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. The Blues gain control of the puck. Toropchenko's got the puck. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few starts will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blues have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
I think it's really important because they got momentum right now. More jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead. Take the momentum and use it to their advantage.
From the half wall, a chance! And he stopped that one. And he's knocked off the puck there. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
The Blues continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Fax has won a big draw on their own end. And it's a quick pass to Walker. Moves it around along the half wall. Levels them with the hit. Huge stop by Shesterkin. Puck picked up by Vesey. Slits it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis is trying to build on that one-goal lead. The Rangers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a short pass to Schneider. Oh, what a save with the glove by Hofer!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Tipped over right onto the bench. That's a little awkward.
Real awkward, isn't it, James? You can see kind of the extra shoves happening there, saying, get out of here. You got to pick yourself up, and you got to make your way to your own bench. That's a tough one.
Slides into Kyrou. And now it's to Joseph. Gaining momentum up along the side. Taken along the wall by Zibanejad. Great poke check on the reach. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Gets the puck over to Trocheck. Shot! Fantastic save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square.
All alone! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
St. Louis really came to play tonight. They have put a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the first. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Kaliev's got it across the line. Leddy's got it now deep inside his own end. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Shot! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has expired. It's a 2-1 hockey game. New York's won the draw. Sends the pass over. Feeds the puck to Thomas. St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Shot! Oh, a clutch save! Moves it to Jones. Moves the puck to Cooley. On the attack along the boards. Passes it over. He got all of that one. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Feeds it over. Here's a pass down low. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Blues are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Rangers are across the line and into the offensive end. Toropchenko's moving it ahead. From the left side, takes it at center. Neighbors is whacked with a slash. Delayed penalty coming up. And he makes the save on that play. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
All right, guys, this is the second opportunity for this power play unit of the game, and we know they're right toward the bottom of the league right now. All they have to do is trust the process, do what they've been practicing during their off days, and hopefully capitalize on this opportunity here.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Trocheck's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Rangers win the draw. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Offside the call, will get a reset. Thomas will look to win the draw to continue this power play. New York's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick pass across to Kyrou. St. Louis has it in the neutral zone. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Buchnevich. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And the puck clears the zone. Slides the puck over. Taken by Buchnevich. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Let's see what the officials are calling.
So when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play short-handed, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Setting up for the face-off with a lengthy 5-on-3 here.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. And that's denied by Shesterkin. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Kreider's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. New York's got the win off that draw. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here he is with the backhander. Scores on the man advantage and put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Great reach with the poke check by Kreider. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get it out. The Blues will get some fresh legs out on the ice on this man advantage here. Thomas crosses the line and is on the attack. Makes the save. New York's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Holloway's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Fowler. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. St. Louis takes possession along the wall.
Rempe's penalty is almost expired.
Shuts him down. Dishes it off. Takes the feed. And that's turned aside with the glove. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. You gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
St. Louis has outshot, outscored, and generally outplayed them here in this first period. The Rangers take control of the faceoff. Slides into Smith. And the intensity starting to ramp up here after that hit. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Walker. Oh, that just sounded painful. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these bands. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
St. Louis was a better team by far in that opening frame, James. They did everything well, and they controlled the game, in particular the puck. They managed it extremely well, though, and they looked for opportunities the right time to attack the net. It's a reason why they're in the lead.
Chance in front! Great save from in tight.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
There's another consecutive save. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Rangers played along the boards. The Blues have it now. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. New York's got the puck. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Blues continue to lead big here in this second period. St. Louis wins the draw. Centering pass, and that's blocked in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. St. Louis has been the more active team offensively tonight, and they lead it early in the second. Kyrou's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Passes it over to Zibanejad. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hofer!
Hofer's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Rangers win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it quickly over to Kreider. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. That knocks him off the puck. Quick pass to Carrick. Beautiful stick save to keep them from lighting the lamp.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Lots of time left in this period. And it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And he slides it quickly to Torchenko. And there's the save.
Everybody get your hands.
St. Louis getting all sorts of pucks on net, and they lead in a big way here in the second. And they take possession. Nice job tangling them up on the draw. Denied by the defender. Nice block. And a great save. Puck scooped up by Borgen. Taken by Cooley. Denies him in front. With the steal. Slides it across. And that slides right out to center ice. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Carrick. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Texier's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Stops him with a glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Blues have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Big-time stop there.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered. And the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. The Blues will play it in their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. Nice zone entry from the right side. Here's a short pass to Texier. And he slides it quickly to Fowler. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Passes it over. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Into the offensive end now. Feeds it down low. Feeds it over. Picked up along the boards by Holloway. He scores! Off the pipe and Bolger the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Blues are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Thomas. And some good footwork to kick it away. And that's knocked away. The Blues have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Thomas. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Schneider's taking it from his own end. Sends a pass over. Denies him. He got all of it. Along the wing up the neutral zone. New York's gained possession. Good stand-up hit. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Buchnevich. And now he moves it quickly to Krug. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Rempe. Scooped up along the wall by Miller. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Schneider. Takes the pass. And he gets in front of that. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. St. Louis up big here in this second period. Their offense has been going right from the start. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Here he is, wrists it on net, turns it away. Takes the puck at the point. Grabbed along the board by Shen. The Blues take it along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Pushes it across to Kyrou. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Cooley. Slants the puck down low. St. Louis isn't slowing down in this one. They continue to put a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it here in this second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. The Blues lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. We got a penalty coming up here. Here's a shot, and that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
You're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take. With earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
New York's moving it along the wing. Blacks into the offensive zone. Krug's lugging the puck. Looks to pass it to Texier. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Takes a shot, and he rings the post.
The Rangers might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You gotta like the pushback from this team.
Into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, what a stop, shutting down that rush. Wow. Moves it quickly over to Fowler. Lets it go, and he lays out to block that one. Takes it to the net. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Bushnevich. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety. Bushnevich is able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Carrick's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. That's a smart read with the 2 centermen tied up. Great reach by Kyrou. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And the play continues. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Oh, what a beautiful glove save. The Blues take it across the blue line. And it's a quick pass to Bushnevich. And he shuts the door on that. Now a quick pass to Folk. Nice defensive robbery on that.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
Slides it quickly to Neighbors. The Blues carry it along the wall. Big time stop. New York's got a hold of the puck now. They gain the zone from the left side. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop by Hofer. Puck dumped in. New York's gained possession along the boards. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over and over again.
Here he is on the redirect. Moves it to Lafreniere. Louis has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Miller. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Rangers grab possession of the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. St. Louis probably doesn't even need to rest in this second intermission based on how they have looked so far tonight up big. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Feeds the puck over to Faxa. Here's a short pass to Borgen. Off the left wing and into center. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Texier. New York's got possession of the puck. Dishes it off. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Blues look to start the transition game. Scrum ensues along the boards. And he takes the dish. Reaches out and uses the stick. And he slides it quickly to Rempe. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. To his teammate. Here in the late going to the frame. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies him with the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Blues have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
St. Louis came to play tonight. Look at the scoreboard here as they have been one busy team offensively. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. And he slides it quickly to Leddy. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. St. Louis has the puck. Play rolls on. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Denies him! Both teams ready here for the face-off. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. Shesterkin's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. In the final moments of this period, St. Louis with no shortage of fireworks tonight. They lead at 5-1. And they win the draw on their own end. Dishes it to Miller. He carries the puck up along the wing. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Taken along the wall by Holloway. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Continues to pile up the score here, and at some point you almost wonder, did the officials say, no, we might go to run time here for the rest of the game.
Yeah, we're not playing minor hockey anymore, but I'm telling you what, the opponent wants them to because they're not having fun. But on the other side, it's been a ton of fun. I mean, when you can fill the net and finding ways to attack the lanes, you know that you're loving it, and everyone on your benches as well.
Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Shesterkin's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Puts it on net, and one last save. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. To go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis has driven play through 40 minutes of it, and they just have to continue that push through that third period, James. They want to make sure that they have the same energy to end the game as they had when it started.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone.
Thomas continues to push the pace and is a big reason why his team is in the lead here, James. He's got 4 points in the night, and you have to wonder, how many more is he going to get?
St. Louis looks to attack.
Man, has he ever been dangerous tonight. He's got 2 goals, and he's looking for his third.
Quick feed to Lafreniere. Waffle boarded by Hooper. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. St. Louis has put a lot of pucks on net, and they've been rewarded for it, leading big time in the third. Sabinajad's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a chance here! Over the line! Oh, it stayed up! Oh, my goodness, what a stop! And the puck's kicked free. Loses his balance on the play. The Rangers take it along the wall. Moves inside! Picked up along the wall by Trocheck. Here's a blast! Blocked in front. Still keeps a hold of the puck. And now he moves it to Joseph. Back to the point, they set it up. And he shuts the door again. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. New York's got the puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Sabinajad. Picked up along the boards by Falk. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Kyrou. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Looks to set up at the point now. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change. Broberg's heading down the tunnel after that head contact. I mean, he does not look good, almost dazed, so I suspect that he's headed right to the quiet room.
And the medical staff on this one pretty quickly, Cheryl. Certainly a storyline to watch because you do not like seeing that happen to anybody. And he takes a shot. Quick pass over to Cooley. The Rangers take it across the line. The Blues have it from their own end. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Cooley's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Now over to Neighbors.
Holloway's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
St. Louis continues to lead early in this third period. Big story tonight for them. Their offense came to play. The Blues win the faceoff. And now he moves it quickly to Bushnevich. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Blues once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular
Brings
setup.
the bill off the post. Quick feed down low. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Here's a chance. Handles that one. Brzezinski's got the puck along the wing. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Moves it to Kyrou. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. Delayed penalty coming up here. Here's a short pass to Vesey. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Blues are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Quick feed to Krug. Gains the zone from the right. To the front. The Rangers have scores. Clinkety clink. There's the hat trick. His first of the season.
Wow, the puck's finding him. He's on it, he's in it, he's all around it, and he's finishing it, James. That's a great night for him. That puck is on and off the stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off the stick so fast.
The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Handles the pass. Nothing. The Rangers gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Borgen. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, hockey is a game of inches. If the pass isn't on the tape, if it's in your feet, all of a sudden you're fumbling for it, that gives a coverage time to defend you. But this one, it's right on the money, and the goal is a result.
The Rangers are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
New York's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a shot. Oh, big time save by Quick. Kyle's crossed the line and gained the zone. Tries to clear the puck. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Off the tip. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet.
Well, how many times have we seen this before? Might as well put it on repeat, James. I mean, he is such a distributor of the puck. He finds the open player, but more importantly, the puck is flat, it's crisp, and it's right on the tape.
The Rangers are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
St. Louis has won the draw and they take possession in the neutral zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Sabinajad's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that shot dies in traffic. And he takes the feed. Still has possession. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick pass to Bushnevich. Too much congestion in front. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kreider. And a strong effort on that play. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Quick cross-ice pass to Fox. Smith's got it into offensive territory. Fires it on net. Scores!
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
New York's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Takes the pass in the left wing. Fires it, and it goes off a stick and off to the side. Puts it on net, and that ricochets off a twig in front. New York's got the puck. Puck picked up by Funk. Slides it across. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. The Devils are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. The Rangers win that offensive zone face-off. Hofer's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
St. Louis takes possession off the draw. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Dishes it to Kaliev. Good use of the body on the play. And now it's grabbed by Carrick. Shot! And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Blues are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Kairu's won it off the faceoff.
Hofer is a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Jostling for the puck. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Takes it and looks ahead.
Schen's been fantastic in terms of distributing the puck tonight, James. Not a shot. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
New York's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Thomas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Blues win the defensive zone face-off. Back to the blue line. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Miller. Takes the feed at the back end. In close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hofer. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Walker. Pass to Smith. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! And that one's stopped. Moves with the puck to the corner. Off a stick and they can't connect. Here he is in close. Stones him in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Rangers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts him down. Moves it to Kellyanne. Scores! And there it is. The power play goal lights the lamp.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
New York's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Thomas wins it, and it's a quick pass to Holloway. Oh, he got caught.
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Thomas wins the defensive zone face-off. The Blues have it now. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Slides it on over to Kreider. And now he tries to get it across to Zibanejad. Shot! And will play on his act, and that goes off the post and out. A critical draw here. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Puck scooped up by Joseph. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it down low. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Huge steal in his own end. New York's in on the offensive attack now. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Hofer.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Blues are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. The Rangers take possession here inside the offensive zone. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Quick feed to Leddy. The Blues will play from the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Carrick. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Grabs it in his own end. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Takes a shot. And there's the save.
Broberg's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Scrum ensues along the boards. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. Here's a blast! Sacrifices the body. Moves it quickly over to Lindgren. Can't get it to go. St. Louis has it near the wall. Handles the puck. Now a quick pass to Parayko. New York's looking to break out of their own end. The Rangers played along the wing.
St. Louis has a top trio that has everything. They have the ability to finish. They're strong. They're physical. They can engage in front of the net, and they are difficult to stop.
And they score!
Sometimes you just got to be the first one in, and you got to be willing to pay the price and win the 50-50 battle. If you have possession, you can make things happen, and this entire goal is a result of that battle.
The Rangers have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. The Rangers have it against the wall. Lindgren's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Miller. Good check, frees the puck up. Nice speed from the left side up the middle. To the low slot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Keeps a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Lindgren. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Rangers really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Miller's got the puck in his own zone. And that's knocked away by Smith. Scores! How about that for timing? Just when it looked like they were done, they've tied it up.
I don't know about you, James. I thought the game was over, but clearly it's not. They just found a way to get it done in the dying seconds. Well, they have a numerical advantage with the goaltender out, and it's all about numbers now, James. It's about outnumbering your opponent all over the ice, finding the seams, and then really pressing and being urgent in and around the paint.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. Oh, you can feel the tension in this arena. Sudden death overtime is underway. Oh, what a save by Hooper! Quick pass to Lafreniere. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Lafreniere's exploring options with the puck. Centering feed! And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. St. Louis plays it along the wing. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves it to Lafreniere. Trying to gain a step. He's in! With the pass. Decides to think about it. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Big save by the goaltender once again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Parayko's got it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Bushnevich. From the open ice, they gain the line. There's a shot. Oh, what a big-time stop by Quick. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Blues will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Tees it up, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And somehow he hangs on. Schneider's crossed the line and is on the attack now. He's got the game on a stick. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
New York's got the puck. Battling for it along the boards. And that's intercepted by Fowler. Scoops up the puck here. Quick feed to Schneider. 2-on-1, here we go! Into the corner now. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Sudden death in under 60 seconds to go here. Glove saved by Quick. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Rangers win the draw here in their own end. Horkins lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Leddy. Lowers the boom with that hit. Puck picked up by Thomas. And that's intercepted by Trocheck. Goes right to the crease. Pad save, and the goalie made it look easy. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Shen. They've got some momentum here. Kreider's taking it from his own end. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Neighbors. He got all of that hit. Quick pass to Folk. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Trocheck swooping in on the attack. What a huge save on the play!
Well, here in overtime, you'd never know that he's feeling any pressure. There's no nerves with that save. It's timely, and it's huge.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Rangers take possession of the faceoff. Well, there it is. Overtime still fails to resolve anything to find a winner. So we'll take it to a shootout in moments. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Shootout. Let's go. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Kairu's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Bushnevich is set to go here at center. He stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can and shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Still no score in this shootout. Now the heat is on for both sides, and he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
Well, and this is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
On to the next round we go. It's been all goalies to this point. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
All right, first skater of the next round set to go here. We've yet to see a goal, so reads it perfectly and makes a save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Sabuski. Thanks for playing.